It's always fun, and it's always exciting when we come to the Kansas Speedway.
A lot on the line, a lot at stake, and a lot to get to.
The ultimate opportunist. Bubba took it 3 wide to the bottom and dusted them both.
New race leader at Kansas is Bubba Wallace.
Checker flag is in the air, and Bubba Wallace wins at Kansas.
But they go stay down, baby! Let's go! The rise of Bubba Wallace. Oh, this is freaking awesome!
Bubba Wallace got his second career win at Kansas last fall. That's when all the non-playoff drivers were winning into playoffs, and everything was picked up and then dumped upside down. This is the second mile and a half. When you talk about conventional mile and a halves that we'll face this year, what are your thoughts on Kansas? How do you attack this place, Bobby?
Yeah, I mean, I loved the way what they've done with Kansas. I mean, obviously when they redid it, and it's the banking's parallel banking where you can kind of get up there and get a better run off the top. And we've seen a lot of great racing up there. So obviously, as you see here, you race all over the racetrack. And I remember going there; it was always on the bottom, on the bottom, and then for the past several years, it's been like this. So yeah, fun place to go race, really, really fast. And I think of the Toyotas, how good they run there, especially as we've seen last year. And I think of Martin Truex, he's won 2 races there as well. So if you're going to go to a place and run good, you'd like to go to Kansas and do it because it's kind of mimics some of the tracks that you're going to be going to, but yet your package is really good as far as a mile and a half package goes.
But you're right, Adam. It's hard to believe this will be race number 12, which means we're a third of the way through 2023 when the checkered flag waves. But taking Atlanta out because it's such a hybrid, this is the only second mile and a half that we've been to this year. Las Vegas being the other. Now, if you go back last year, it was all about 23-11 racing with Kurt Busch winning the spring race. Actually, he's going to be in our NASCAR on Fox booth with Clint and Mike, and then Bubba Wallace winning there in the fall. But when I look at the Vegas race, I think about Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah. They finished 1. They finished 2. They finished 3. Bubba Wallace actually finished 4th. Christopher Bell was 5th. Austin Cindric was the highest finishing Ford driver in 6th. So you look last year, it was 23-11 Toyota. Vegas was Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. Anxious to see how the Fords can do.
I hate to do this to the viewers at home, but Larry just gave all these stats. We got a board with even more numbers.
Is it some of my same stats?
It might be. I don't even know, really. How about the best Kansas average finish when you look at active drivers? Kevin Harvick is up there. He's been the model of consistency this season. Chase Elliott is on the board. He has won in the Heartland. In fact, you look at that top page, even the bottom row there with Kyle Larson, there's a lot of drivers you see here that have been performing very well so far in 2023.
And you think of the Fords, you think about Kevin Harvick. Obviously, he's one of the Fords that's going to be able to go up there and run and compete against the Chevrolets and the Toyotas. So, and Brad Keselowski, he's another guy that goes to Kansas and runs real well. So, as we talked about Vegas with the Chevrolets, we talk about Kansas with the Toyotas. If the Fords are going to show up a weekend, this could be the weekend that they do it.
Yeah, I do believe Brad Keselowski, he's always run well at Kansas, and I think how he ran there last year, that is not a measuring stick. It's not indicative of how that guy is running right now. So I think back to him, he should be strong there. Anxious to see what he can do there.
I just remember when he got his first Kansas win, and it was a fuel mileage race, and he went like half the race without pitting. Remember they had that long fuel run? I was like, how did they do that? Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.